into the political debate that is going on in the world today. Because she's like the complete opposite of feminism. And she understands that feminism is destroying families, it's destroying lives, it's making women unhappy, and it's also making men not motivated to do anything in their lives, and sometimes even be destructive. So if you take the time to learn from this woman, like go on her channel, check out, whatever topic you think is interesting, and then watch those videos and understand how the world works from a woman, from a girl who's passionate about these things and who's been raised by a father. From what I understand, she had a strong father figure in her life that basically helped her to understand the basics. And then she studied things out for herself and understood more and more how things work. Now, she's highly successful, and in some ways, she's a career woman right now, but she is engaged, and she has clearly stated that once she gets married, she wants to have kids. And she will for sure be not as active in the space that she is in right now, as she has been in the past. Because for her, family and motherhood and having children and loving her husband will be the most important thing for her. So if you can tap into that channel, learn from her, and see how these things work in general, then that will supplement this channel very much so. So just for fun, I also wanted to go through an interview that she did with a Jewish conservative, a great guy named Ben Shapiro, and they had a funny interview. Funny, but also very important. Funny in terms of that, like, he had this cute girl sitting next to him, and then the commercial that he had to read out loud was about erectile dysfunction. It was just hilarious. Anyway, so just go and check out that video as well. Learn from the best, just both Ben Shapiro and Lauren Chen. And I just want to take a few snippets out of the comment section from that video, so that you can see what conservative men, okay, so men who put family and who put society at large as precious, and that we need to conserve some very important values of family, of man being the head of the home, the woman having children, and women not being encouraged to go into the marketplace and compete against men, and thereby becoming masculine themselves and creating issues and creating feminine men. It's not women's fault, though. Just before you go to the channel, I just want to remind you that on this channel, there's something that does differ from what Lauren Chen talks about. Because Lauren Chen basically, a lot of the time, blames women for what is happening in the world. Just like other guys out there, they blame women and say, well, if women would just do this and that, and if women would just do this and that, then everything would be solved. But it's not that easy, because we gotta understand that the reason why women are making an uproar right now is because they've been oppressed for hundreds and hundreds of years by men. Very often men who were not trustworthy and who did not provide and who did not live up to the standards that women have expected to. If those men had been raised properly in terms of taking massive action in their lives, increased their masculinity to the nth degree in taking action, in creating results, in creating a better future for themselves, then their women would never leave them. And their women would never, ever create movements to basically take over the world because men are not doing their job. Do you understand? So in that sense, I do differ, well then, quite a lot from Ben Shapiro and Lauren Chen and all the other conservatives, because I state that it's men's fault and that men need to step up and take this next generation to the land of promise. So anyway, let's check out some of the comments on that show. And remember, this is about Lauren Chen and how you could follow in her footsteps in making yourself more feminine, making yourself more attractive, and doing the things that are necessary in order for conservative guys, remember, guys who want to create massive results and want to build society and who don't like feminism. Let's see what they say. Miss Chen. Oh, actually, this was a woman who said that. Devra. She said, Miss Chen, very smart and well-spoken. Continued success. And then there was someone else who said... Jerry said, love the interview with Lauren Chen. Thank you, Ben. I had never heard of Lauren, so refreshing to hear from this very smart young lady. Interesting. Chomnan Men said, beautiful, smart, aware, and well-spoken. America needs more brave voices and faces like hers talking about conservatism. Being an Asian man and a millennial, I understood her explanation of the Asian community, how we should be more conservative. Interesting. Syntaxis Dogmata says, first seeing Lauren Chen, quote, wow, she's pretty. Finding out she's conservative, quote, damn, she's way hot. Interesting. Okay, we're talking about guys here who absolutely love family, love kids, and are just looking for women to fit the description. Literally, there's so many guys out there who would do anything for an amazing woman who has the right mindsets about politics and about the world as they do. Fernando says, what a real woman. Let's see. Aldo Di Tommaso says, two of my favorite YouTubers, politicals ever. I'm watching you from Italy. In my opinion, the Conservative Party and ideology are the best. There you go. The only people who understand women are other women, and they hate each other. That's not quite correct. On this channel, we understand women as well, and we're training men of high value to understand women. So that's going to change. John Sylvester. This woman is very intelligent. Intellectual bot. She almost talks as fast as Ben. Alright, let's say... Captain Dropkick. Oh man, she is the perfect woman. Absolute free-thinking, stunning, conscientious, and good-humored. I hope she's proud of the person she's become and the respect her voice gets. So you guys understand? Helen Perez, a woman, says, wow, impressive young lady. Why or why are there not more like her? Okay, and let's do a last one. Antraxa. She's so beautiful. I love her. And yeah, we'll just stop there. Kel, that's a lady, a girl. Lauren Chen is my role model. Heart, you go girl. Gabby, also a girl, says, I love Lauren. She's just informed and honest. As a millennial and legal immigrant, I really look up to her. Alright, so we're going to stop there. You get the point. Take the example from Lauren Chen. Learn about the world. Just avoid boys for now. They're not going to do you any good anyway. And just focus on developing you. Self-educating yourself. Understanding how to work with people. Understanding people skills. And then applying those things. The most important thing that you can do for your future family and for your future life and for your now is unburdening yourself, taking away everything that creates distress and issues. I mean, other than your parents and family, obviously, but like schooling and self-education is more important than schooling. Remember that. You know, homeschooling, that's what I encourage. Do all those things that you can in order to become a true feminine woman. And you will love life. This is the Girls of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling, and I will see you again tomorrow.